Welcome back to a Minute with Alan. This could be going. This is called the bird brain. Some birds have a large brain in proportion to body size, and some have smaller brains. But bird brains do pretty well. I mean, birds fend for themselves and forget about eats like a bird. They eat me at a house and home here in the feeders I have. They're successfully squirrel-proof as I intended, but the birds just wipe them out every 2 days. Now, I wear hearing aids on occasion. I was convinced that, my high-end hearing needed help at my age, and I was convinced when they told me these are the Rolls-Royce of hearing aids, right? And so we were at dinner at a very high-end restaurant in Providence, a wonderful restaurant. It's in the Cipriani group, and it's called Bellini. And I did not have my hearing aids in. I had them in my pocket. And during the appetizers, the manager, who we know well, came over and he said, "There's a bird in here." And I didn't hear anything, but my wife said, "I do hear something." And people across the way at the other table said, "There is something." And he kept walking around looking at the ceiling. He said, "There's a bird in here." And I said, "Well, do you have a bird entree? Perhaps he, squab? I don't know. Maybe he escaped from the kitchen." No. And so my wife said, "That's hot stuff, isn't it?" I said, "Yeah, well, we had a bird in our house once. Had a regular flight path. It kept coming in the same door." So we finished the wonderful dinner. And we're driving home, and my wife says, "I hear the bird." I said, "I don't hear anything." My wife said, "How can I hear the bird in the car?" My wife says, "The closer I lean to you, the more I hear the bird." I said, "There was no bird here." And she says, "Where are your hearing aids?" I said, "They're in my pocket." She says, "Let me see them." I pull them out, and they're going chirp, 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 which apparently they do when you put them too close to each other. Oh, my wife is staring up at the sky. But I looked this up. If I had the same brain proportion as a bird, my brain would weigh 7.4 pounds. I think that's relevant. I mean, don't you?